When was the last time you did your blood reports? And if you did them, did you cover vitamin D and B12? Well, most of us Indians are specifically deficient in vitamin D and B12. Today, I'm only going to talk about vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is not just a vitamin, but it's actually a hormone. If you think of your entire endocrine system, which is interrelated, now you can imagine if vitamin D is actually a hormone or playing a role in interrelation of the hormones, how it could be affecting the physiology or functioning of all your organs. I did not really feel anything, but I was just feeling very low energy, and sometimes there were also mood swings or disturbances. I was not able to sleep well as well. So vitamin D actually helps you absorb calcium from the blood, helps your bone strength, helps your muscle power, immunity, and better mood and sleep as well. If it is deficient, you could be experiencing any of these symptoms. Now, why are Indians specifically deficient in this particular vitamin? Because we mostly have an indoor-centric life. We are either inside our houses or working from a table in the office or in our cars. We do wear a lot of sunscreen, to be honest. And we also wear caps, umbrellas, or cover ourselves well. And between the time from say 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., we are generally indoors only. Probably none of you have even started that habit of sunlight exposure early in the morning, which is the first thing anyone should be doing. Wake up, drink a glass of warm water, get some sun rays. These are the most gentle form of sun rays and the best way to expose yourself to sun rays. But second thing which is important is that any diet, specifically there are not many sources for this particular vitamin. It could be eggs, it could be fatty fish, it could be mushrooms which are exposed to sunlight, or it could also be fortified milks and fortified orange juice. But if you depend or if you do not consume eggs and fatty fish, again, you have very much limited sources. And if you think of orange juice, which comes in the market as a fortified orange juice, even that could be loaded with sugar, so you cannot entirely depend on it. The simplest thing to do is take supplements for this vitamin D. And if we look at the levels now in the blood, where they are and what they could be telling us, so 20 nanograms per milliliter to 30 nanograms per milliliter is actually insufficient. Below 10 is very, very deficient. If you talk about the normal levels or optimal levels, they would be 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter. Up to 60, I would say, is ideal, and beyond 100 nanograms would be toxic. Right now, it's about 4 p.m. My balcony in the house gets a lot of these sun rays, but even if I stand here for 10 to 15 minutes every day at this time, I might not be able to produce enough vitamin D in my skin. And why is that? Because as Indians, most of us are blessed with this beautiful brown colored skin. Brown skin has a lot more melanin compared to white skin, and this melanin is protective in nature. This is like literally simple biology. Melanin can get darker by absorbing the UV rays, but not let it convert to pre-vitamin D3, which is as simple as this, that we need to depend on a supplement capsule once a week. And this should not be self-medication. Ideally, you should be going to your doctor with your blood reports in hand. They will advise what kind of dosage you need, whether you need to continue it per monthly basis or weekly basis. Do not self-medicate. I highly recommend to each and everyone out there to do your complete blood tests at least once in 6 months. And why do I say that? Because blood levels keep changing, and vitamin D levels also change with your lifestyle, with the seasons, with stress, immunity issues, and also some other kind of supplements. So if you do a regular blood test, you can catch a deficiency much earlier. You can probably be careful about your bone health and immunity before any symptoms occur. You could be adjusting your dose very properly according to your current levels, and also see that there is no toxicity happening. Now, if for you a to-do today in the evening is go back, check what was your last CBC. If vitamin D is not there, please add it. This will not be covered in the simple CBC by any laboratory. It is an additionally paid test, and it could be anywhere between 500 to 1000 rupees all over India. So please ask for it for sure, and let me know how you feel about this information today.